Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on the Space Coach today I popped into Bromley where I not only acquired Solo a Star Wars Story, I acquired some other things as well, some new reading. First of all, this lifelike, and you see that the E is a 3 that is reversed, and you see this is an I, and this is all machinery. Your Life is Not Your Own. It's by J. Christoph. And what this says: it's just another day on the scrap, and scrap is with a capital S. Lose the last of your credits at the War Dome, dodge the gangs and religious fanatics, discover you can destroy electronics with your mind, stumble upon the deadliest robot ever built. When Eve finds the ruins of an android boy named Ezekiel in the scrap pile she calls home, her entire world comes crashing down. With her best friend and her robotic sidekick in tow, she and Ezekiel will trek across deserts of irradiated glass, battle cyborg assassins, and scour abandoned megacities to save the ones she loves, and learn the dark secrets of her past. I got this because when I saw this, I was reminded very much of Sea of Rust, and that was such a great book. I thought, I'll give this a chance to see. Maybe this will be a good one as well. It certainly sounds quite interesting. Very much looking forward to that. Secondly, I got this by Stephen Baxter, The Massacre of Mankind. This is his sequel to The War of the Worlds. And you recall that he did The Time Ships as well, which was a sequel to The Time Machine. So, it has been 14 years since the Martians invaded England, which is why they're showing New York, I suppose, not England. The world has moved on, always watching the skies, but content that we know how to defeat the Martian menace. The Martians are vulnerable to Earth germs, and the army is prepared. Unless you listen to Walter Jenkins, author of the best-selling The War of the Worlds. He is sure that the Martians have understood their defeat, learned and adapted. He is right. The Massacre of Mankind has begun. 14 years after War of the Worlds. Like I said, which War of the Worlds were we talking about? The one at the end of the 19th century? Because they did not have the Empire State Building until the 1930s. So, yes, not sure on the timeline, but certainly a very interesting cover. With the tripods, classic tripods, of course, Art Deco style drawings of the bridge and the towers and all that sort of thing. So, yes, very much looking forward to that. Should be good. Next. This is finally out in the collected volume, Thrawn, and you see him and Grand Moff Tarkin there, and they're on the back. This is obviously an adaptation of the book, and I do hope they adapt Thrawn Alliances as well, because that would make a great book. So let's just have a look at some images from it. There he is on the deserted planet, hunting down stormtroopers. There's Eli Vanto, his aide, his long-suffering aide. Meeting the Emperor with the ghost of Vader. That's when he's talking about, sadly Skywalker did not survive. Look, it's a Gazanti class ship there. There he is, lieutenant I think that will be, I'm not sure. There he is in his uniform. Pirates, I assume, if I recall the plot correctly. This might be this guy here, I forget his name, but the one that they were after, the very intelligent pirate. She looks like some kind of high-ranking functionary or royal of a planet, I suppose. What planet is that? Oh no, it's the Imperial Navy Judicial Panel on Coruscant, so I assume she's one of the judges. And there we see Governor Price, of course, because she was like the B story in this, was her backstory and how she got to her position. Let's see. Finish on this. Good one of him there going arms, because obviously they can see into the ultraviolet and the infrared, which gives them much better capabilities when fighting in the dark. So yes, Thrawn, excellent. And then, didn't know this was coming out at all, the Alien Archive. Now this is very much in the style of the Galactic Atlas, with all of the lovely illustrations in. This time it's of course all aliens. There it is on the back, so we'll just have a couple from here. Oh, this is lovely. It's Pikes, Kubas, that's the, from, yes, I recognise him. Advos, not sure. What's that one? Arconas. Not sure of some of these other than the tiles, of course. But yes, very happy with this. We see this one in the Poe Dameron comic. You know, when they're trying to make the fuel handover, they say, business, I like that. Let me make you an offer in the spirit of business. Oh, look, it's not just that. Oh, it must be by planet, I suppose. Because Star Destroyer and Jeddah, and obviously it talks about Jeddah here, and here's a couple of aliens. And there we see some more. We'll have a proper look at this, of course. This is from Solo. That is the Clone Wars, but it's what are they called? Kaminoans. And this is also from Solo. So yes, interesting. Be great going through this. Like I said, very happy with this. Didn't know this was coming out, and I really liked the Galactic Atlas, and that style of how it did it. The illustrations were fantastic. So there you go, guys. That's what I picked up today. It was quite the haul, and I'm absolutely delighted with it. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.